Welcome to the Language Podcast. I'm your host, Jada Marie, and we got some things to talk about. I did not tell y'all I was not giving y'all an episode last week. That's not what I intended on doing, but traveling gets the best of me. We talked about this. I need to do better. But, sorry. Let's start with our check-in. I am doing good. Not even the weight of the world, the things that are going on in the world, I can't act as if it's not happening. So it does kind of take a toll on me in a way. I don't know who's been listening since October 7th. I think since we were aware of a genocide and just Gaza being under attack. I have not steered away from that. I still feel how I feel about that. It's actually getting worse because a lot of us do feel like we are watching people who are no longer going to be there anymore. That's not good. I think that messes with us psychologically as humans more than we think about, but it's happening. It's really sad. Children, people, humans being starved, being killed is not okay. So although I do try to go about my day and be grateful for the things that I have, there's not a hour, a minute really that goes by that just doesn't pop up in my brain. But aside from that, I am doing good. Some of y'all follow me on Instagram, so y'all know I'm crazy as hell. And I'm doing a challenge within a challenge. But my mother is doing like a 40-day diet because she's getting ready to go out of town, where she's going to Aruba, so out the country. And the girls gotta look good. I also shared on Instagram, we had a personal trainer, and I feel like all that work that we put in, it wasn't just to go to Jamaica, but all that work that we put in is kind of like, man, we kind of fell off, but life is life. Things happen. Personal trainers are expensive as fuck. So, I mean, we still move our bodies. We'll do what we need to do. But I felt like I could join her on this challenge because there are things that I could benefit from. I am somebody, I really don't care about what time I eat before I go to bed, but it's only been 3 days maybe. And I said it on my Instagram, I said it on my post. Y'all, I could really tell the difference not eating after 7 o'clock. So I go to bed maybe around like 9ish, and just making sure that I don't eat after 7. I promise when I wake up in the morning, my stomach isn't making like these weird noises. I don't feel almost nauseous. So I don't know. That's what I am taking away from this diet with my mom. It's more strict for her, but I'm not a diet girl like that. I can't cut back on things that I eat. So the other day, I wanted a cake so bad, but I went for a walk instead. I still had time to go get a cake after my walk, but I didn't. I did eat a cookie or two, but if I went and got that cake, my walk would have been voided. It would have been 200 some calories, burned 200 calories that I've eaten back. So the cookies, I'm not a lemon cookie girl, but it was there. So I like ate it and I was like, oh, this cookie is good. But yeah, I'm human. I ain't too shy to tell y'all that I'm human. I like the snack. I like sweets. That's why I don't keep them in the house. So the thing is, I would have to leave to go and get the things that I want. And I'm not leaving to go somewhere. So I did better this week. I really didn't eat breakfast this week. It's not my intentions not to eat breakfast. Just like I told y'all, I'm not an intermittent fasting girly. It's not my goal to do that. I just listen to my body and eat when I'm hungry. So I kind of just been eating watermelon. For dinner, I had chicken tenderloins and some zucchini. My mama made some cha-cha, which is cucumber, tomatoes, red onion, I think with like some vinaigrette dressing. Y'all, it's so good. So it's only been, we started Wednesday, I think. Our last meal out was Longhorn. It was good, but I don't know. I'm Excited to do these 40 days with her. I'm still on my 100-day journey, my 100-day challenge. Do I know what I'm doing? We talk about this. No, I don't. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to. I'm being guided in the right direction. So that's all that I can continue to do. Even with this podcast today, y'all can see like I've talked longer with my check-in. I doubt that this is going to be a 30-minute episode just because there are a lot of things that we could talk about. And I feel like if you're on social media, I've said this before, I'm not trying to be the one to beat it into your head. I'm not. Um, but I'm just figuring out a flow. I'm figuring out something new. I've told y'all this. So we still keep the basics like bookies, topics, music, TV. But I don't know. Even with the video, I know that I might have like confused y'all a little when I went and made a separate YouTube channel, but y'all not doing what y'all supposed to on the language YouTube channel. So I'm almost like this close to just giving y'all audio, but I'm not going to do that because I think doing this visually and the work that I do behind the scenes continues to help me grow. So I'm going to keep giving y'all visuals where I can. I do have some ideas, so it might not always be a visual with this idea that I have, but that's what I got going on. As far as the check-in for my bookies, I have picked back up a book. It's The Kept Woman. I'm on chapter 3. It's good. It got to its good part. I kind of just been reading here and there just to redirect my brain when I'm feeling like sad and defeated by this disgusting world that we live in. So that's all. May 13th. Can't get enough. Kennedy Ryan's new book is coming out. My mom already has that to go and pick it up. She already has that plan to go and pick it up. And I'm going to let her read it first, and I'm going to finish the book that I have already started. But I can't wait. I cannot wait to see what Miss Kennedy Ryan has given us. Now, as far as the topic, I don't have it. I don't have it. I could kind of talk to y'all about things that we've seen in the news. I know, like I said, if you follow Basan, if you follow anybody that is in Gaza who is being affected by this genocide, you see what's going on. That's sad. But then here we are in America where we have an eye for an eye situation. And I watched his bond when they did his bond hearing, and I watched whenever he basically I don't remember what the first one was, what the first hearing was, but when all those police officers was in there, Rodney, I forgot his last name, y'all. I forgot his last name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. And you cannot tell somebody how to grieve. Like a lot of people are saying, like we're human. So we know that you could tell like he don't got nothing to live for no more. Like y'all took his baby from him. Like we humans, some of us, we get it. We're not saying him going to kill somebody else is okay, but we understand what's going on up here. We're getting it. And so just watching that video, I did not look at any comments. I didn't do any of that because I just wanted to see what I saw for myself. That man don't give a fuck. Of course he's not getting out. It's just about giving this man a fair trial, but he doesn't care. He don't care. Y'all took his baby. He don't care. It's like that. It's like that for y'all. I think it's also interesting to know, like, us black people, even with certain situations, like, yes, his son stole a car. Yes, they were running away. Yes, they had guns. But some of us black people, we know that yes, they're stealing cars, so they might be harming somebody, they might be a threat to somebody, but we get like they're not just out here just shooting randomly. Like we as black people, we get it. We just get it. And so yeah, that man gonna keep his head held high. And I mean, I don't really know if there's anything else that we should kind of like keep up with the trial and everything. I mean, nobody's expecting for him to get off. I mean, I guess some people do, but that could just be something. I'm sorry, y'all. That could just be something where, hold on, I'm sorry. That could be something where he can go out there and just continue to, continue to get his eye for an eye. But that's something that I definitely seen. I know what I could kind of talk to y'all about. I did my first reaction video to Coco Jones' new album, Why Not More. I have been working on that video for like 2 weeks, y'all. And I want to upload it to YouTube, but I know quality. Like, I know what sounds good. I know what I want to put out, what I don't want to put out. And that was just me just trying, going, doing it, just doing a reaction video. So I did listen to the whole album. Me personally, am I, as a viewer, going to listen to somebody go through a whole album for 40 plus minutes? I'm not. So I did that. And then I was like, okay, let me take the top 5 songs. But I say all of that to say I'm not uploading the video. It was a lot of work that went into it, but also the work that I put into recording the video, editing the video. I learned a lot, and I think I learned a lot to be able to do another video the right way, the way that's easier for me to edit and easier for people to listen to and to watch. So those are the things that I've been doing. I don't have anything. I really don't. I have been listening to a lot of music, and I guess like we could segue to music and TV because I am caught up on TV, kind of. I'm caught up on Raising Kanan. I know a new episode came out yesterday. I did not watch that episode, but I am caught up. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm still saying it's the last season, especially with all our other black shows being canceled. This has to be the last season of Raising Kanan. Unique is bothering me. I really miss the soft, loving Unique with Rock. I really do, because now this person is like, what the fuck? Hmm. So let's see. I tried to watch Severance. I was on an episode when they was like out in the snow being directed by their outies or their innies, whichever way it is. But I fell asleep. I'm going to finish. I just think that Severance is one of those shows where I already don't know what I'm watching. And then like how y'all talked about the end of season 2, it's kind of like, well, damn, am I just going to be watching something to still be confused or upset? But I will finish it. I did watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I kind of want to talk about that a little bit. I think that it takes for men to talk about reality TV for me to see it like, oh yeah, this is a production. Oh yeah, this is fake. This is what this is. And even talking to like my cousin and everybody, I love everybody's different opinion about loving Kenya and not liking Brit and all of that. But I think at the end of the day, no matter who we like or who we don't like, we all agree production has control over all of that. So all that y'all put out to us, like we know that y'all did that. Like y'all could have not done that and it could have seemed more real. But I don't know. I'm still enjoying Real Housewives of Atlanta. I still love Kelly. I'm trying to even remember this last episode. Oh, Cynthia had her Bailey Bowl thing, but for Juneteenth. It was a cool episode. Y'all can't make me like not like Portia. I just love Portia. I think she's a beautiful woman. I think that she has grown from when she first started on Real Housewives compared to now. I just really, I don't know. I enjoy Portia. Let's see. I don't think I'm watching anything else, but we could talk about music. Caliush's new album came out yesterday. You could tell this album is definitely personal. And I listened to like the first 3 or 4 songs, and I'm not where she is right now. So I respect artists for what they put out. I respect them for even explaining to us like this is what the album is about. This is where it came from. Callie Eustace did share with us that she lost her mom. I didn't read the caption, so I don't know when she lost her mom. I don't know if it was before she had her baby or after she had her baby, but I'm pretty sure like this album is very like what she went through, how she grieved. So I am still going to give that a chance. It's definitely different from her album before. The one I told y'all it means orchid in Spanish. And I learned that she's Colombian. And then Red Moon and Venus, that's my shit. That's my album. Like, I still can run that album straight through, no skips. So it is different, but that's the thing with Caliucious. She is an artist that will go and explore different things. I know that some of this, her new album called Sincerely, had was recorded in a studio or at home. So if you're a fan of artists and you just like people to go and challenge themselves, I challenge you to go listen to Sincerely because I'm having a challenge getting through it. Um, Coco Jones' album, I guess since I am not going to upload the YouTube video, I can tell y'all my honest opinion and how I felt about it. I do feel like, I think I said it on here, her record label, Def Jams, they're not, I don't know. I have a thing with record labels in a way that they manage dark skinned girls differently. And I think even the Breakfast Club, I didn't watch the interview, I did not listen to the clip, but even Charlemagne was basically like, they didn't even give us your album in a timely fashion. And that was my biggest thing with the Breakfast Club a long time ago before I even kind of knew Nicki Minaj was a bully bitch. But it's kind of like, y'all shouldn't be interviewing people if y'all don't have their latest album or their latest project or whatever they have done. If you haven't listened to it or familiarized yourself with it, then why do you have this person in front of you? So Coco Jones' album, I listened to the whole thing and I've listened to it more than one time. Even while I was editing my video, I had no choice but to learn certain songs because guess what? When you edit things, you hear them over and over again. Excuse me. So why not more? I definitely didn't give this album like a no skips. I think I rated it maybe like a 7 out of 10. I guess I could like bump it up and give it an 8 out of 10. I can tell y'all that I do have 5 songs. I can give y'all my top 5 is in no particular order. I'm literally looking at the album. So I like On Sight. I like Here We Go, of course. I was actually shocked that she put that on this project because it was on her last project, which was considered an EP. So, and this is her first album. Let's see. Other Side of Love is a good song. And then Hit You Where It Hurts, y'all. I said in the video, it was given like country. Was it supposed to be for Coco? Maybe not. I could see like Kelly Clarkson singing that song, but I really like the range of let's give Coco this song, and I liked it. So I did put a star by that. And then You. I think that's one of her singles that she put out before the album because when I listened to it, I was like, this song sounds so familiar. But I didn't have an issue with the other songs. Like Taste is, of course, the remake of Toxic. And then Keep It Quiet was cool. Like I liked the beat to it. The song that I had the most issue with, I'm not gonna lie, is Most Beautiful Design. Because this is Coco Jones' song, and then you got Future, and of course London on the track produced it. Yeah, it was like 2 minutes through the song. Coco Jones still had not had her part. And I didn't like that. Cause I'm like, this is not Future's song. You could have did like Future, Coco, Future, but they did Future, Future, Coco. I don't know. It was a cool song though, but I don't have anything really bad to say about her album. Um, I felt like Thing for You could have been a song for LMA. I know nobody asked me like who do you think these songs should have went to, but I think honestly, after listening to it the first time, but then going back and listening to it, I hope that Coco is proud of this album that she put out. Music is hard. I do like how she plays with the pop and the R&B. So I'm excited to see where her career goes. I'm excited. I'm not going to her concert, but I do see some people they're going. They say it's a 10 out of 10. And my thing with Coco is no matter what music they give you, sweetheart, you can sing. Like you got the vocals. That's one thing we cannot deny her of. So because she has the vocals, I think I did want more from her in these songs. I wanted to hear the range because I know she has it. But maybe those songs just didn't call for it, or I don't know what the case may be. I'm not a producer, I ain't in the studio, but I like the album. I think that it's cool. Um, Let's see. I listened to Destin Conrad's album yesterday. He gave us a summer album. He gave us an album for the girls that might be traveling. The album is a 10 out of 10. No skips for me. And it is titled, I know I should already have this. Oh, Excuse me, I'm always telling y'all what I should already have, and I just need to stop being hard on myself. It's called Love on Digital. I love when artists, you can tell like, here is the song that I gave you, but then at the end, like you still get some of they playing around in the booth. I don't know. It gives authenticity and I like it. Let's see. I think that's all with music. I listened to Hallie and Leon Thomas' new song. I wasn't really feeling it. It definitely gave like movie. It belongs on a movie. But let me give y'all 3 songs that I continue to play on repeat. I don't know why, but they my shit right now. And the first song is My House by Beyonce. I might have already told y'all that, but that song, who they came to see me, like I be when I grow up, I'm gonna buy me a house. I don't know. It makes me feel good. But then Mariah Carey. Ever since I watched Meg the Stallion's documentary, and the lady was saying that Meg liked to sing circles for karaoke, I have been listening to circles, okay? But somebody made a TikTok or a video and they was talking about Mine Again. And this is all on the Emancipation of Mimi. And I think that album is great. I love Mariah Carey though, because even though the Emancipation of Mimi is a good album, I also liked her album E equals MC2. I told y'all I was an album girl. Don't ask me why. Like my mama, if she had the albums, if I would listen to this music. But to the Emancipation of Mimi, first of all, this album is a banger. I'm pretty sure this album is no skips because it's like that. We Belong Together, Shake It Off, and then Mine Again. Y'all, y'all. Mine Again. Oh my goodness. So I've been playing My House, Mine Again, and Circles in that order. Oh, and then because yes, I am on TikTok, so some songs I don't be knowing the artist, and then I don't be realizing that this is a TikTok song until I hear the whole song, and then I hear the TikTok part. But Big Boogie keeps giving us music, and I did not know. I didn't know. But Let's Go Dumb Crazy. Oh my goodness. Because I went to my aunt and uncle's party. Of course, they played Let's Groove Tonight. Like they played the real one. But then my cousin was like, I want to hear it. It made me want to hear the Big Boogie one. And I'm like, I feel like I heard it before. And she was like, you have. And then I just was listening to it. So of course it made me listen to Bop. It made me listen to What You Doing, FWM. I don't know. I like Big Boogie. I'm not gonna lie, when I listen to Big Boogie, it make me want to go out. It make me miss home. It make me want to go to the strip club. I don't know. I just like Big Boogie, like his beats. Rest in peace to Beat King, but I'm not comparing Big Boogie and Beat King because they are completely different. But they make me feel the same ratchetness, okay? But I think that's all that I have for y'all. I don't want to go ramble too much. I know I told y'all this was going to be 15 minutes and we are almost at 25 minutes. But I do want to take these last 2 minutes to tell y'all, make sure you follow me on Instagram at its_J Marie, 2 E's. If you are doing this 100-day challenge with me, make sure you use the hashtag my 100-day challenge. 2 E's. I know the world is worlding. I know some people are literally at a burnout. All y'all could do is go to work, eat, sleep, repeat. I get it. I understand. But whenever you can, get out there and do what you need to do. Go for a walk, go for a run, go for a jog, whatever you are called to do. Go get you some fresh air. Y'all know I always tell y'all to do that. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, want to be on a podcast, email me at itsjmarie, 2es9 at gmail.com. I told y'all about the YouTube channel. If you want to watch the podcast visually, well, y'all have to go and subscribe to the podcast YouTube channel, The Language Podcast. And then if you want to keep up with the reaction videos, the music that I'm listening to, you just want to vibe with me, then you need to go subscribe to the YouTube channel at It's J Marie, 2 E's. I know I give y'all so much information. I asked y'all to do so much, but I asked for it at the end. So I got one more thing I want y'all to do. I want y'all to continue to share this podcast with friends, family. Make sure you leave a review. Do what you need to do. I'm getting to the point where if you feel like somebody in your life, or maybe you want to have a conversation, I like to talk to people. I like to have conversations with people. I like to know about y'all, learn about y'all. If you want to be on this podcast and you got something to say, please reach out to me. If you got a family member, a cousin, auntie, uncle, friend, and you feel like they have something to say and they should be on this podcast, please reach out to me. I'm here. I want to talk to people. I know a lot of people are feeling lonely, and then we go to the internet to feel more connected and more community, but that feels fake because it is fake. But I truly, really want to talk to people, real life people. Like, we just need to talk. We just need to have conversations because right now, we don't know if we coming or going. Right now, the internet will have you scared, and I've already lived through that fearful, scared part of life where it's like, oh, we got to prepare for this, we got to do this, we got to do that. I don't live in that anymore. I don't live in fear. I'm prepared as much as I can be. Like, sometimes no matter how prepared you are, you still ain't prepared for what's to come. So don't stress yourself out. Do what you can. Love yourself. I feel so mucusy right now. I had my coffee, but I didn't drink it. But that's all I have for y'all. I hope y'all have a great week. I love y'all. Bye.